the core of the songs are live, because that was something I really wanted to do on this record. I really wanted to match the gigs more to the record a little bit, get a closer relation. So yeah, we made sure that every vibe of each track was live and it felt good, and then we added stuff on top of that. So my father died, and I had a daughter within 2-3 year period, so like big things were happening in my life, in my personal life. So I just wanted it to be less poppy and more meaningful, you know. Yeah, I just wanted it to be. I wanted it to be like I wanted it to be before, but I didn't know how to do it. You know, I didn't have the material, and I didn't have the experience to know how to get what I wanted. When my dad died, I wanted to play a lot of music that reminded me of him, you know, which was Stevie Wonder and all the stuff that I was brought up on anyway, like Van Morrison. So I just tried to sort of subtly reference some of the music that we used to listen to together on the album, just so that it made me feel comfortable as well, you know? I just wanted it to sound happy and lively, real, band in a room. I wanted to get a little bit of the sadness in there, but I wanted it to be a hopeful record. So I found it quite difficult to match the songs with what I felt about my daughter, you know. I feel so good about my daughter. I found it really hard to write a song that was positive enough that would match that feeling. But The Awakening is about my daughter and about kind of becoming a father and waking up to the idea of being a father and all of that stuff. But I still wanted to be quite subtle about it, you know. I wanted to leave it open-ended for people to interpret. But yeah, I don't know, the thing that hit me more than anything was losing my dad, really, because I could write about it a lot easier. Like on my first record, my technical singing wasn't very good. You know, I was quite growly and quite sort of not in control of my voice as much. And the second one, I was still learning my voice, you know. But this time round, I'd done so many gigs, and I really got to know my voice touring, and got to know what will work and what doesn't, how much is too much and how much is too little. And I think I was more confident with my voice than I've ever been on this album, because the songs felt great, and the better the song, the easier it is to sing, you know. And I think just because the songs felt so good, I could sing them a lot easier. You know, I didn't have to force emotion out, you know. It just came. It came naturally. And the first two albums, the main thing I had to write about really was kind of me finding myself and finding someone who I loved, you know. That was what was going on in my life at that time. So I had to write. I felt like I had to write about my relationship, because that was what was important to me. Like if it was a true reflection of what I was going through, then it didn't matter, you know. I took it on the chin. But with this album, I just wanted it to be less about loving relationships and more about life in general. Yeah, that was definitely a conscious decision. I knew there was pressure to get it right, but I didn't let it affect me while I was going through that process. But now that it's done, I feel the pressure a little bit, yeah. I kind of, you know, I want it to do well, you know. I've put my heart and soul into this album. I put everything I had into this album. If me putting my heart and soul into a record turns out that no one likes it, then I'll be destroyed. But I really felt like I had to write this album to prove myself, to feel good about myself musically again, to feel like I'm ready to go out and leave my daughter at home and go out on the road and promote my new album. I really need to believe in it. So that my main goal was to believe in my album, whatever it did sales. I didn't mind failing on this album. I was like, I like it, fuck it, you know. It's kind of, I'd rather live by that rule than be successful and not believe in what I'm doing. So yeah, I do feel the pressure, but in a nice, positive way, you know. Like it's like, bring it on. I'm ready. To see Bruce Springsteen play in LA, and I really kind of liked how he was a part of the band as well, you know. I hate those kind of singer-songwriters where they're like right at the front and then they got a little band in the back. They're just a bit embarrassed to be there, you know. I like feeling like I'm part of the band. And that's why I like playing live, really, because it just feels like I'm a band. I'm in a band, you know, which is always what I've wanted, really. I've never wanted to be a solo artist. I wanted to be in a good band. Yeah, I'm really excited about the gigs, man. All the songs on this record sound great live. So, and that was what I really tried to capture stuff that would feel good to me, but I knew that when we play it live, it's better than the record. So yeah, I'm really excited to play them. Yeah.
How was it?
It's weird. I kept looking at it. I was like, go ahead.
You got distracted.
Yeah.